Hey, thank you so much for buying the Finding Benjamins course. I'm Joe Saul-Sehy. If you don't listen to the show, you don't know that I'm creator and co-host of the Stacking Benjamins podcast. I also am going to be co-host with you here through all of these modules, and I'm excited about the ride because I think you're going to get so much out of it. But as you saw, we've got a warning attached to this little audio file because the one thing I want to be clear about this course, if you're going into this course expecting to learn new things about money, I think you're going to be a little disappointed. When I first created this course, it goes back to my financial planning days, and I would work with clients to help them save money in lots of different areas. I know, as you may guess, a lot of cool little techniques that you can use, and I'll say the vast majority of these techniques you probably already know. This course is not about what you know already. And I don't want you to rush through this course and get to the end and go, I already knew that. Of course you knew that. When I was working with client number 5, though, I would forget the stuff that I had told client number 1, and things were slipping through the cracks. So what I did in my financial planning practice was I created a way to make sure that I covered every single spot, that I dotted every I and crossed every T, and every single client of mine got the benefit of my knowledge in this area. So you already have a lot of that knowledge, especially if you're smart enough to buy this course, right? You already have the knowledge. What you probably aren't doing, because every time I met somebody who attended a course of mine or a live course or visited me in my office and I gave them some tips and they said, I already know those things, I would answer with, of course you know them. I just looked at your budget in the case of somebody who I was working with on a one-on-one basis. In the case of somebody who attended our event, I'd say, I'll bet if I looked in your budget though, you're not doing them all. It's not about knowledge. This course is zero about knowledge. It's about doing. So while you'll see the course takes maybe 2 hours to get through, I sincerely hope it takes you a lot longer to get through this, because the best way to do this course is to stop at the end of each module and do all the things that we talked about in that module. Find ways to automate every single piece that we talked about in that module, and only then move on to the next one. That's how you're going to get not just your money back, but multiples upon multiples of your money back from the course. And you're going to be so happy that you did it that way. You're not going to be happy if you just zoom through this course and then get on to another course. I'm really excited, and I know Kathleen is excited. Our Stacking Benjamins team is excited that you bought this course. We're excited about what you're about to embark on with this journey, but the journey involves doing, not knowing. Make sure that as you go through this course, you're doing something about all these different areas. So on that note, I'm excited to present to you Finding Benjamins. Go dig into your budget and let's go find some money.